Welcome to the 23rd annual Quakecon. I've been up on this stage many times now every year, and I use the same updated version of the PowerPoint. And I remember when you all lost your mind when I switched the background from white to black. Well, this year is going to be different. And not only is it because we have an all-new look to our keynote, but because this is the biggest Quakecon yet. We have more of everything, more attendees, more people in the BYOC, more games to play, more tournaments, more activities and panels. So not only is this the biggest Quakecon, it's the most exciting one yet. Yes. So to start things off, I'd like to say hi to all my friends here in the audience and everyone watching us live on Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and Facebook. But before I give a quick overview, I want to take a moment to thank a whole bunch of people. The most important, the volunteers. Yes. Every Quakecon comes together thanks to dozens of dedicated volunteers who pour their hearts and souls into this event. They're here because they love Quakecon. This is family for them. Yeah, they are the ones that make this event so special for all of us. So, one more time, a round of applause for the volunteers. Yes, so if you're having a good time this weekend, make sure you thank a volunteer. And I also want to take a moment to thank our many sponsors and exhibitors who support Quakecon every year, including everything from balls to razor. And of course, a special shout out to my good friends at Ventrilo. They've been with us a long time. And once again, they are bringing their Power Up sweepstakes with a prize pool of $30,000. So, as a reminder, this is how it works. You can get one of 100 available tickets by going to panels or competing in events, or sometimes you just make it lucky and run into a Quakecon volunteer or a member of our Bethesda community team. So, if you have one of the 100 tickets, you have a chance to win $10,000 in cash. But you need to be here Saturday night at the block party to win. So don't lose your ticket and make sure you're here. Yes, and of course, speaking of winning, we've got two major tournaments going on this year. As you all know, Quakecon is the place where esports began over 20 years ago. And we're still going strong, and we're delivering the best in competitive gaming right here. So, yes. So first, we've got our Elder Scrolls Legends Master Series. So as we speak, the final 8 are competing for the championship on the esports stage. So be sure to check it out when we're done here. And for those of you online, tune in to twitch.tv/TES Legends for all the action. And of course, it would not be Quakecon without Quake. So, once again, we are hosting a Quakecon Quake Champions Open 2018 tournament, which starts today with 2v2 matches with a prize pool of $175,000. And on Saturday, we've got my personal favorite, the 1v1 matches featuring the players from the top 8 teams, with a winner takes all $25,000 prize. So the action is starting as we speak. So again, online, you can go to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, add /Quake, and you'll be able to watch all the action. And for all of you, you can watch it downstairs at the expo hall at our really very cool esports stage all weekend long. So check it out. You know, we had so much going on that it's really too hard for me to stand up here and talk about everything. I'm not going to talk about every panel. I'm not going to talk about everything at the tabletop, you know, or about the block party, or this year's Master Pancake Theater. It's Mortal Kombat, which is going to be awesome. Yes. So I encourage you all to download the app Fan Guru and look for Quakecon 2018. And this is really the best place to read all the information that you need for Quakecon. And finally, you know, Quakecon is more than just the amazing experience, the amazing games. You know, we also, every year, try to find a way to give back to the community. And we've partnered with 9 local and national charities to help raise funds and awareness. So if you're here at Quakecon, please visit these charities, because almost every charity has a special gift if you make a donation, like Dallas Pets Alive. Yes, these are so cute. If you make a donation to Dallas Pets Alive, you can receive one of these great Bethesda t-shirts with our characters holding puppies. It's so cute. Or the American Red Cross, which once again is back hosting a blood drive. Yes. So if you need a break, you know, from jibbing your friends and Quake champions, you should take a moment, go donate some real blood and help some real people in need. And plus, like always, we have a really cool gift. This year, the Red Cross has a special cooling towel. So as you know, Dallas is really hot. So this is definitely something that could help. And for all of you at home, you know, please visit Bethesda.net, where we have links to all the charities and ways where you can donate and participate. So we've got a lot more to come in this keynote, you know, so don't go anywhere. We have a few things to mention concerning id Software games. We have a few Bethesda titles to talk about. You know, but right now, I want to turn over the stage to my good friend, Pete Hines. Thank you.
What's up, Quakecon? I like the energy. Good to see all of you. I'm back from my 10th Quakecon, back here at the Gaylord. Hopefully, most of you saw our E3 showcase a couple of months ago, where we showed off a pretty big lineup. It was quite a show, and not just because of this moment.
Yeah, there it is. Woo! Everything. What happened? Andre. Do 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 do. Oh, that's sick. For once. Ooh. Quakecon for free. Guess I'm going back to Quake.
They happened several times ago.
Oops. What's going on? Whee! uh, let's get the rage. Damn.
Welcome to the world of Rage 2, an unprecedented partnership in gaming. Rage 2 fuses its software's best-in-class first-person shooter mechanics with Avalanche Studios' mastery of open-world insanity. This incredible combination of action and scale plays as a smooth and seamless experience, completely free of load screens. Set 30 years after the events of the first game, Rage 2 takes place on an Earth that's begun to recover from a global catastrophe. Life is returning to the planet in the form of diverse and awe-inspiring biomes. From jungles to deserts to wetlands and more, the world is springing back to life. Your character hails from Vineland, a secluded conclave that you're forced to abandon after it's attacked by the newly resurgent Authority. You start in the Secreto wetlands, where you've been sent to find Dr. Cavassier. Fans of the original may remember him as your helpful ally. In true id style, your character comes equipped with a sizable arsenal of powerful weapons. And making its triumphant return, a fan favorite, the Wing Stick, which has some new tricks in the game that will show off for you in a bit. With the Authority mutants out of the way, let's talk with Dr. Cavassier.
Eco 15. It was never deployed and remains in orbit around the Earth. I simply need you to travel to the Eden Space Center and call it down from orbit. Yes, I forgot to say, it might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise.
The Goon Squad is just one of several factions you'll encounter in Rage 2. Hyper-violent and completely lawless, the Goon Squad leaves a trail of destruction in their wake. The Immortal Shrouded, on the other hand, are a group of elite bandits with access to incredible tech, leading to mighty vehicles, weapons, and cloaking abilities. You also have the River Hogs, the Abaddon mutants, the Authority, and more to contend with. Each faction has different settlements, combat styles, and sweet rides. Vehicles were a big part of Rage, and 2 makes sure to double down. There's a mind-blowing assortment of charged up, chopped up, and jacked up machinery to drive in and contend with. You've got whiplash-inducing racers that will leave your opponent spitting dust. Formidable roaming enemies on wheels from every faction. And, as if that wasn't enough, there's also the threat of massive convoys with their insanely powerful convoy leaders. There's so much more to find and ride.
Ranger Walker, there's a convoy near you headed to Gun Barrel carrying an explosive payload.
Okay, you've arrived at the Eden Spaceport, which is currently overrun with Goon Squad. But not for long, because you've got an entire arsenal of powerful weapons, gear, and abilities to help you deal with this threat. Abilities like Slam. As you take down opponents, your overdrive meter will fill up. When the meter is full, you can unleash Overdrive, a ridiculous display of power that pushes all of your weapons past their limit, and even unlock special abilities for each one. In addition to your collection of upgradable weapons and gear, there's the new and improved Wing Stick. An upgraded Wing Stick can target and kill enemies, even around corners.
contact has been nullified.
Made it to the control room. Now bring down that ecopod.
Recall sequence approved.
Here, you'll get access to a brand new ability, Shatter, a fierce blast of kinetic energy. Time to test out your new ability on him.
Hell yeah!
Beware the massive mutant crusher. You'll come across many mutants like this throughout the world of Rage 2. Better stay on your toes or you'll get crushed. The wide open world of Rage 2 is bursting at the seams with weapons, vehicles, and over-the-top action. Thank you for watching this quick look at what you can expect. We'll have even more insanity to show off in the coming months.
Oh, there it is. It's good.
It's time. I have experienced some great moments in the 10 years that I have been coming to Quakecon. The first was in 2011. Todd mentioned the Skyrim demo where the lady went into labor. I don't know if there's any pregnant women here, but a live birth today would really push this demo over the top. I don't want to ask for too much. I'm not asking I'm just saying. The second was in 2014 when we showed Doom for the first time to you guys. Behind closed doors, nobody got to see it, just you guys. And honestly, it was like a religious experience to be there in person with you guys, getting to see Doom for the very first time. Now, if you've never worked on a game before, you have to know that showing somebody your stuff for the very first time can be a little nerve-wracking. So, I need you guys to let them know that you're ready to see some Doom Eternal. Let them feel it. Let me hear it. All right. Here to show us more of their latest game, please welcome executive producer Marty Stratton and creative director Hugo Martin on Doom Eternal.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Fuck yeah. You guys are unbelievable. It is awesome to be back here. Such a thrill. Thank you all for joining us. I have to start by saying that we have an unbelievable time. So much fun with you every year at Quakecon, but there is just nothing like these years where we get the opportunity to show you what our team is working on. It is the best thing ever, and we wouldn't want to debut Doom Eternal anywhere but right here to you at Quakecon.
Actually, how many of you were here in 2014 when we shared our first look at the last Doom? Yeah, that's awesome. Well, special thanks to you for joining us again and for your continued support. Also, thanks to everyone watching on the streams. It's great to have you here with us this year.
So, let's get to it.
Yes.
You ready to rip and tear? That's awesome. Because literally that's where it all starts for us. Killing badass demons with big guns in unbelievable places.
Absolutely, and as the Doom Slayer, you want to feel unleashed, right? Like nothing is holding you back. To have a pure, unfiltered action FPS experience.
And to do that, we started with a very simple goal. Make him the strongest and most powerful hero we've ever created.
So as you can see, in these concept illustrations, he's had a bit of an update, a modification to his armor and some new tools and abilities that make him even more lethal.
Of course, nothing makes the Slayer more lethal than his guns. Like the Ballista, a gun that can spear demons with an explosive bolt, or the Slayer's own super shotgun.
Yeah. I love this. It's like his Excalibur, and you'll notice there's a little thing on the end there. We call it the meat hook, and you're going to love what you could do with that thing.
It's totally my new favorite. But this is what's great. Everybody has a different favorite gun because each is a unique and powerful tool for killing the biggest and baddest demons you've ever seen.
That's right, because, you know, a hero is only as strong as the enemies he defeats. So if you want to feel like a badass, you got to wreck some amazing bad guys along the way. And Doom Eternal has some incredible enemies.
Bit of an update.
Twice as many as last time. These guys are insane. Yeah. We've updated some favorites, reimagined some classics from Doom 2, like the Arachnotron, Pain Elemental. And we got some new bad guys for you to destroy too. Check out this arch enemy of the Slayer. And how about this guy, the Marauder? You know, anybody notice he kind of looks like the Slayer? That's pretty cool. There's a story behind that.
You know, the coolest enemies deserve the coolest deaths. So we're spending more time and energy than ever before, making sure it feels absolutely amazing every time you shoot, punch, kick, slash, or otherwise rip and tear one of the demons.
Actually, we've created like a whole system for this now, and internally we call it destructible demons.
You're gonna get to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
All right. They know what's coming. They always know what's coming. Yes, you're ready. All right. Well, you know what? I know the answer to the question, but you ready to see him in action? Let's rock.
It is.
Please
That's awesome. Thank you. We're actually just taking a very, very brief break. We have a lot more gameplay from Hell on Earth to show you, actually. But for this next stuff, we wanted to actually pick up the pace just a little bit.
Yeah. How about we go full bore and really see what the Slayer can do? Maybe little FOV change, little mouse and keyboard.
You guys like the mouse and keyboard, right? All right. Buckle up.
Earth is the melting pot of the universe.
Yeah. All right, thank you. So glad you're having fun. So you probably noticed there at the end that we're now giving players the ability to take control of a demon and invade another player's campaign.
That's right. You can actually even team up as demons to form a Slayer hunting party.
Yep. It's all just a really fun new way to add drama and unpredictability to your campaign. And this is just one of the ways that will allow you to enjoy Doom Eternal with your friends.
Of course, it's up to you if you want to invade, be invaded, or you just want to rip and tear by yourself in your own campaign. Totally up to you. We're really excited about Invasion, and you can look forward to a lot more on this down the road. All right, we've spent a bit of time so far just giving you a taste of Hell on Earth, but that is just one of the many, many places you'll go.
Yeah, we do a lot of environmental storytelling in Doom Eternal. We get to see how the UAC evolved, journey into new and fantastic places in Hell, and take you to some places you've never been before in a Doom game. Wonder what that is.
We love our little hint.
Honestly, we're just huge lore nerds at it. And everything we do has a story behind it. So if you're like me and you like to investigate everything, we're going to make it worth your time.
It's really true. We're not just making a Doom game anymore. We're building a Doom universe. You all also know we're pretty big tech heads at id, and this id Tech 7 engine allows us to display 10 times the geometric detail and greater texture fidelity than we have ever put on screen.
Yeah. And as you've seen, all without sacrificing a crazy fast experience running at 60 frames per second.
Absolutely.
All right, you know what? We've actually got another one of those cool locations we just talked about. You guys want to see a little more gameplay?
All right. You can never say no to Quakecon. So let's take a look at what happens when the Slayer arrives on Phobos.
God, it's him.
They've overrun the lower level. Corporate says we should let them go. What?
Access granted.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, man. You guys are unbelievable.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really glad you liked it. That was awesome.
We still like watching it.
I know. That was so cool.
Should play it. It's great.
Yes.
You will.
That's right. Honestly, it takes an entire team of dedicated and talented developers to working hard together to make what you just saw today. So it's truly an honor for us to be able to come up here and represent the amazing group of people that we get to work with, both at our offices in Dallas and in Frankfurt, Germany.
And because we are lucky enough to be here at Quakecon, we have many from our Dallas office here in attendance. So before we go, we would like to ask everybody from it to stand up so you can see who they are and they can feel some of the love that we've been getting from this great audience. Good work, guys.
Yeah.
Amazing. Guys and girls. Awesome. Thank you. We love this. This was absolutely a blast. You make it awesome for us. We'll see you around.
Thank you.
One more time for Marty and Hugo and all the folks at it. Okay, just to check, did anybody actually have their baby? Did I get my wish? I mean, you came close. Even if you weren't pregnant, you probably came close. I know they showed a ton of new stuff, but there's a lot more to come with Doom Eternal. Before I wrap up, once again, I want to give a nod and a thanks to all of our Quakecon volunteers who help make sure everybody gets in here, makes everything else happen. Please, another round of applause for those awesome folks. If you see them, be sure to stop them and say thanks. You can also ask them how to get involved as a volunteer for an hour, for a couple hours, for a day. We would always welcome more folks to join the Quakecon volunteer family. For those of you here with me, there's obviously a lot going on at Quakecon, so I encourage you to download the app and check out when all the tournaments are happening, all the panels and all of that. For those of you on the stream, keep checking BethesdaNet. You can also download the app so you can see when everything is happening. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome Quakecon.